Back in the 1950s and 60s, Whitewall tires were a real status symbol. You don't see them much these days, but the Whitewall was a band of white rubber that went around the outside of the tire. If you drove a car with white walls, you were it. They used to have stands outside the gas station with one rack of regular black tires, and then on the other side they'd have the premium Whitewall tires with this paper wrapping around them. Now, the reason they had the paper wrapped around them was to keep the black tire rubber from rubbing against the white walls. When you bought some Whitewall tires, you wanted them white, not dirty. Well, one day one of the interns asked his supervisor, "What's the purpose of wrapping the tires?" The supervisor told him to keep wrapping and not worry about it. Well, later the young intern bumped into a senior manager and asked the same question. Why are thousands of people wrapping these tires in all of our facilities? The manager didn't know why either, so he brought the question to his senior management. Why are we doing this? It's costing us millions. Finally, someone came to the realization that the purpose of the wrapping was to protect white walls that the company hadn't made in 50 years. All that time, they had been paying people to perform a task that had been rendered obsolete, but because it had gone on for so long already, no one had ever questioned it. These are the kinds of questions EPCM-psi asks. We don't take anything for granted. We analyze a company's entire process and ask the obvious and not so obvious questions in order to identify the root causes of a company's problem. How can we make your company more efficient? How can we streamline things and make your company more lean?